In Charles Darwin's words, it is not the strongest of the species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the one more responsive to change. You see, in this pandemic, we were tested to face multiple challenges, but we learned to adapt and move forward. Good afternoon, one and all. I am Aman, just an ordinary guy who entered his teenage years in lockdown. I'll be talking about my recovery during this pandemic. Let me tell you guys one of the many problems I personally had to encounter. My family was planning on going to Europe for vacation. We had it all booked and ready to go. Me being extremely excited, mentally prepared and whatnot. It was all ready to go, but then, like a storm walked in, what we all know as COVID-19, and changed absolutely everything. The ticket was non-refundable, which meant our money was gone down the drain. My plans to have a ton of fun at spring break were shattered. Plans to have a ton of fun that spring break were shattered. And this was the first thing that changed. This pandemic led to a variety of changes in everyone's lives. So I am a huge cricket fan and I enjoy watching it. My favorite cricket tournament is PSL. For those of you who aren't aware, PSL is Pakistan Super League, which is the biggest cricket tournament in Pakistan. It was going to take place in 2020. There was so much excitement and hype among the people. I couldn't wait. But then came COVID and everything came crashing down. I had joined a cricket academy to get closer to my favorite sport. In a way, it was a distraction from the ongoing crisis. Distraction was the only coping mechanism convenient at that time. Before the pandemic, I used to play with my friends outside for 2 or 3 hours each day. But that changed. It wasn't just my friends, but also my family. Especially my parents, the doctors, and unlike other professions, they were not allowed to work from home. They would have to go to work every day, get exposed to several COVID-positive patients, and yet their aim would be the well-being of their patients. Being their kids, we would constantly have the fear of them having been infected. This was a very difficult time for us as a family, but we courageously powered through it. On February 22nd, 2020, we came back from Pakistan with the notion that we were shielded from the chaos. But little did we know, everything was about to change. We were looking forward to returning back to school, as all students do. One weekend, and we got an announcement on the speakers. I vividly remember hearing Mr. Steve's voice, asking us to maintain social distancing, and have only up to 10 people in a group. That was the first time I heard the term social distancing. Everything changed. I went home that weekend expecting to come back on Sunday, but the school preponed our spring break. I obviously wasn't complaining. Only a few days in, and the lockdown started. Everything shut down and I had a breakdown. Schools told us that 2 weeks will be online learning, but those 2 weeks turned into 2 years. Students took online learning very lightly, but not me. I was a model student even behind the screen, whether it was waking up at 7:55 or eating breakfast during English class. I did it all. In actuality, there were less distractions around me and I was able to stay focused while working. This lockdown period was also an advantage. We used this period for spending quality time with our family. Doing productive work or indoor leisure activities strengthened the bond between us as a family. In fact, for everyone, this was a time to get closer to our loved ones. The world's collective efforts have helped us get back to new normal, slowly but surely. Sports activities have resumed. Expo 2020 started once again. Travel restrictions have been eased out. We're coming to terms with our new way of living. Charles Darwin would agree with me when I say change is the only constant in life. We will keep up the continuous efforts and hold optimism. Let's hope for a safe recovery and let's keep hoping. Thank you.